All right, so as you can see, the car is facing this way now. Yesterday I put the U-joint in, put transmission fluid in it, and then I drove it out into the driveway, backed it up on the extra part I have over there, and let it sit. I went to the store, got that I got this piece of tube in here and some coolant and another quart of transmission fluid because it was kind of slippy. So I put the transmission fluid in it and drove it to the door of the garage to fill it up with coolant and water. And I got it filled up, cut it off, and then I made the video of me driving in here, and that's where it sits now. Well, I went to go fix the headlights because my tuner, Mike, wanted me to get some logs driving the car, so I wanted to fix the headlights. That way I could go out on the road. Well, I look under the car, and there's just, it was more than this last night. Well, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, okay, well, it's coming from somewhere. And I looked up on the timing cover, right there on top where that lip is. It was there, and then it was there on top of that timing cover. Well, I said, whatever, I'll just work on it tomorrow. And I got out here this morning, cranked it up, and went and looked, because it was dry this morning. But I was like, and I tightened the bolts last night, so I was like, maybe that fixed it. No. Got in here and cranked it up, come over here and look, and I can hear it. That little backing plate on the back of the water pump, it's like cracked open or something. So I'm about to pull that off and see if I can maybe hopefully fix it, but probably not. It's probably just better to go ahead and get a new water pump. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. We're about to pull the water pump off of this thing. I'm about to back it out and drop all this. That way I don't get more water and coolant all over my floor. So that's what we're about to do, I guess. I need to get some shocks for the hood. That way I can get this pole out of the way. Not lazy about it and just go get my ratchet. I can make the ratchet. Yep. If you're not neutral dropping your electric ratchet, you ain't a real mechanic. Ooh. I'll reuse these gaskets. They still good. I didn't know these bolted on. We might be pretty good after all. Because there was the water pump's definitely doing something. There was air in the system whenever I popped the hose off. I'm gonna pop this off. See if there's a gasket or something. Right there, that's where it was leaking at. So yeah, maybe we can get a gasket for this, or I can get some type of sealer. All right, so I popped that off. There was an O-ring in it, and I don't know if it was from pulling the plate off or if it was just like that, but the O-ring was not seated, so it was really crusty. So I pulled it off, pulled the O-ring off, cleaned it off, cleaned the surfaces, put the O-ring back where it belongs, and then I smeared a little bit of Mega Black gasket maker on it, let that tack up, and then I put the plate back on. So we're about to slap it back on and hopefully it works. Let's see if we can't get this in here first shot. Highly doubtful. No way I got it on the first shot. I always like to do the two middles first. Get everything lined up. And then lie to y'all. Make sure you get all of them started first before you do that. Okay, that one started. That one started. Now, I go to the top over here. I'll go to this top one. I'll go to this bottom one. And then I'll go back and give them all a little turn. After you tighten those up again. It's always important to go back and tighten bolts that you think you've already tightened. Because they can be, once you tighten others, they can close up more of a gap somewhere else. And then that one you tightened up the first time is now not tight. Arm clamps. Get all this put back together. Start yeah. I started to think the water pump was the higher point, but I don't think it is. I need to get a better bottom radiator hose. This in here is not looking so hot. Put that back. Water pump's installed. And all I need to do is put the belt back on and watch it keep leaking. I got a bad feeling about it. Oh, I'm doing that thing where my brain doesn't work. Yeah, the bottom side, that's right. But I do that all the time. My brain never works. Never works whenever I need it to. At work or something, ain't gonna happen. Here, working on a race car, yep. What's going on with this belt? Put my good hand on it. Well, what the heck? What is going on here? I know what's going on. I didn't use my brain. What's up, FedEx? Dude, what is going on? Let's do something else real quick. All right, I forgot the video. I ended up having to adjust my idler pulley. It was too far down, so I didn't have enough room, but I got that adjusted, put on. Running a lot better now. The thermostat housing is now leaking, so I tightened it up a little bit. I haven't ran it again today. It's kind of late. I did take it for a rip down the road though, and that made me realize that I've never driven anything fast before. Nonetheless, a car that has been put together and driven for the first time. We do have one problem. It doesn't want to shift into third. And I think it's because of that mod that I did, that where I can't even remember what it was now, where you lock it into almost second gear or some shit. I don't even know. It's something to do with deleting the kickdown cable. But I mean, it shifted from first to second. Great. And I mean, I'm not even lying. I stomped on it and it didn't hesitate or anything. The back end of that car went. But anyways, yeah, so my fix on the water pump worked. So there's that. Something else I need to check into is the two-step button. I've got it all hooked up, but it's not working, so might have to do something different there. I'm starting to think that they told me the wrong wire, because some people were telling me, and I know this looks like garbage right here because of all these hookups, but they said that this, I can't remember which wire it was now, to be honest with you. But one of those wires, they said, was the 2-step. I'm like, all right, I'll go hook it up. Went and hooked it up, and I've been trying it, but I think I need to get Mike to actually set it on in the tune. I tried to do it on the handheld, but yeah. So, anyways, we got all this cleaned up, or not cleaned up at all. It's all put back together and it works. Still gotta keep an eye on that leak over there, make sure it's still good. If not, we're gonna have to drain the coolant system again. And I got gasket material I can make one out of, and then fill it up. And yeah, my aunt lives like 10 minutes from here, and we're having a Christmas party this weekend, so I think I'm gonna make the debut over there at her place. So wild though. I mean, this car was not moving for 3 years and then going, I don't even know how fast I was going. I wasn't looking at it. And it needs an alignment. It needs an alignment bad. I don't know if, and I don't know, maybe the front tires need to be balanced, but whenever I started getting up in speed, it was just like shaking. So don't know about that. I still need to get, they got like a little bypass thing for the power steering rack. Finishing Lines actually makes one. The company that I got my brake lines from, they make one, but it's like $70, and I've got the stuff to make it. So I'm gonna just make it out of some 6AN, and I forget what sizes those are, but if you have a question on how to do the bypass, you can ask me and I'll let you know. I've already gotten everything to put it together and all the sizes and everything. So, but yeah, just a quick little update. And next time I might put a video of me driving it. I should have videoed it the first time and logged it actually, but I didn't get around to doing that. I still want to do a couple things before we get it tuned. I need to make some type of intake tube. That way we can put the MAF in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So see y'all in the next one.